Hi there. I'm Dr. May, the assistant principal of Oak Lawn Community High School. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty recording the actual curriculum night, so I'm going to walk you through the slides if you weren't able to join us live. All right, so welcome to Returning Student Curriculum Information Session. I'm going to talk to you about a few different things. During the actual session, we also were joined by Dr. Leitz, Mr. Worgan, Mr. Sundquist, and a variety of other administrators who are all available via email if you have particular questions about specific academic departments. They're the best place to start, but you can always reach out to Dr. Leitz, Mr. Worgan, or myself. Additionally, a lot of the information that we're going to talk about today is covered on our website. The Student Services Department has a very detailed course selection information page, and you can also find a lot of information in the planning guide and in the academics tab of our website. So if at any time you want to pause this video and go explore the website, feel free to do so. One definite resource there under the academics tab is the planning guide. The planning guide is our full academic offering. It describes every class. It includes many of the pieces of information I'm going to share with you today, and you can access that at our website. Go under academics and pick the 22-23 planning guide, which has a cover that looks like just what you see on the screen. So for curriculum planning, for the information that we're going to share today, we want to cover graduation requirements. You'll also find in that book Preparing for College and Career and information about post-high school planning, including AP, dual credit, and career exploration options. If you're an athlete, there's information in there about NCAA eligibility. Another resource, which is not necessarily in the planning guide but is available on the website, is the Spartan Career Pathways Guide, which goes into great detail. So if your student knows what career area they're interested in pursuing after high school, that's a guide that goes through. It breaks down what you need to do to thrive in that particular career. It breaks down what electives you might want to take while you're here at Oak Lawn, what clubs or extracurriculars you might want to participate in. All of that is covered in the Spartan Career Pathways Guide. So this slide just shows our graduation requirements, which are also listed in the planning guide and several other places on our website. 8 credits of English, 4 credits of science, 6 of math, 5 particular social studies credits, PE credits, consumer ed, and then 4 credits in those elective areas. So when we go ahead and register for courses, we're going to want a balance of meeting those graduation requirements and also electives that allow us to explore our interests or career pathways. State college requirements, the Illinois Board of Higher Education, which regulates all of the state-supported colleges in Illinois, such as U of I or ISU, Northern, Eastern, Southern. Those universities recommend a little bit more than our minimal graduation requirements, and that's an extra year of math. Senior year math is strongly recommended for all students. Perhaps extra science, social science, and definitely those 2 years of art, CTE, or foreign language. Some of those more highly selective colleges may be looking for a specific foreign language study, 2 years in the same foreign language. So if you're looking at a particular college, or you know you're going to be interested in maybe a more selective college such as a Northwestern or an MIT or a Harvard, you want to go ahead and do that research to see what those colleges are looking for beyond the minimum graduation requirements. We talk a lot about college and career, and Illinois has done a good job of starting to actually detail what that means. And so this is a point where, as a family, you want to discuss how is your student doing on progressing towards college and career. One thing is GPA. That's the total of grades, over the course of the academic career on that 4.0 scale. And what Illinois has defined college and career ready is really just a 2.8 on a 4.0 scale. So we're not talking about everybody needs to have a perfect GPA or take all the honors classes, but we are talking about consistently showing up, and that's why 95% attendance is part of that. Illinois also defines prepared for college and career as ready for college level math and English. And so some of the indicators there would be SAT or ACT scores. Juniors will take the SAT this year. AP coursework in English or math. Those AP courses are modeled after first year college courses, and so that would show readiness for college level math and English. We also have a dual credit English course, College Writing 1 and 2, which also transfers to any Illinois college or university. So those are great options to take some college courses here in high school. We also have a transitional math course, which, while it doesn't earn college credit, guarantees you placement in 100-level credit-bearing math classes. So that's a great option for math students who may be worried about placing into remedial coursework at the college level. To take our transitional math course as a senior, that guarantees a placement into a 100-level math class and avoids you having to take the placement test and perhaps place into a remedial course. Finally, College and Career Ready is building workforce ready skills through CTE, through service learning, through career exploration. So really that eye on what you're going to do next. I'll go into a little bit more detail about our dual credit opportunities with Moraine Valley. Apologies for that. A dual credit opportunities with Moraine Valley. Dual credit, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, is where you're actually taking a college course here at the high school. So these courses are on the student's regular schedule. They are accredited on both the Oak Lawn transcript and the Moraine Valley transcript. They're taught by Oak Lawn instructors, just like a regular college course, except we have coordinated with Moraine Valley, so we're teaching the same things as Moraine Valley is doing in those same courses. And so those are really great opportunities for students to start earning some college credit, A, to show that they can do college level material, but B, it's a huge cost savings to families to be able to rack up a few hours of college credit here at Oak Lawn, where we pay for a lot of our dual credit courses. Many of these are in the CTE area, so they're great for career exploration. If you're interested in a business career, a computer or technology career, we have a lot of offerings on that, and we're also offering a new history course that is also dual credit. But I again want to put a plug in for College Writing 1 and 2. Those fulfill part of that graduation requirement, and they are college courses that transfer to any Illinois college or universities and many other colleges and universities as well. So while you're transcripted at Moraine, you can transfer those colleges, transfer that credit to a college even if you don't attend Moraine. Finally, a little plug for our AP courses. AP courses are again modeled after first year college courses. And how you earn college credit for an AP course is you take the AP exam in May after you take the class. So earning a 3 on a 5-point scale means that you have successfully completed the class, and you are able to take that AP score and transfer that to college credit at colleges all over the country and really all over the world. Specifically in Illinois, all of our Illinois public colleges are required to offer students credit as long as they get at least a 3 on their AP exam. And Oak Lawn does pay for all exam fees for AP students. So again, a really great opportunity to get college and career ready. Dual enrollment programs with Moraine Valley, these differ a little bit from dual credit because with dual enrollment, you actually go to Moraine. So these are for our upperclassmen because you would need to provide your own transportation over to Moraine. But you're taking the college class at the college with other college students, but you're graduating Oak Lawn with career credentials and certificates that allow you to go directly into the workplace or build upon those. So you see some of the offerings there. We also within our CTE class have other credential opportunities that again allow you to kind of have a leg up when you enter a career field or get a part-time job. Those are actual career credentials that adults in the workforce earn, and we offer them here as well. We also offer our technology support internship program. This is our help desk where students are trained to assist their fellow students and teachers with all varieties of tech support with the iPad and the MacBooks. So that's a great program if your student is looking maybe towards a career in technology. On page 5 of the planning guide, you'll see that 4-year plan. Again, we're always balancing out those graduation requirements and those elective opportunities depending on where your student is in their high school career. Again, career exploration, it's never too early to start thinking about what you're going to be doing. And so on the back of the back page of the planning guide, you'll see a little at a glance of some of the courses that might align with the different career clusters. But then within the book, there is a more comprehensive guide that really breaks down every class and which career clusters they most align with. So if you're interested in a career in construction or information technology or business or the arts, the columns of this chart kind of show you which elective choices and required choices as well, which electives and required choices would work best for that career pathway. Now, in addition to those courses that are graduation requirements, we also have a 25-hour community service requirement. And so again, over the course of 4 years, we're expecting those 25 hours to be accrued by students. That's about 6 or 7 hours a year. So when your student is a sophomore or a junior and they have, few or no hours, that's something to start paying attention to as well, because senior year is busy enough without feeling that pressure. We do have upcoming PSAT and SAT tests planned for April. The state requires that we administer the SAT to juniors. That is a graduation requirement, and also the PSAT to freshmen and sophomores. We'll have some more details about the exact schedules of that once we get a little closer to the end of March and April. Another graduation requirement that we want to make sure that everybody takes care of is completing the FAFSA form. That's one time. That's usually when you're a senior. So if there are senior families listening in today, make sure that you are completing that FAFSA form. We'll have some help sessions coming up, but that's a graduation requirement here in the state of Illinois to at least file the FAFSA, whether or not you take advantage of the financial aid that is offered. They do want you to file the FAFSA so you know your options. The course selection process is already underway, and this information session is part of that. Some of those academic or core courses will be recommended and preloaded into Skyward, but students and parents can request the remainder of those courses using a student or family access in Skyward. So students can do that in student access, and families can help out or assist their student or review what their students have selected through family access. So additional details on that course selection process, go ahead and visit that student services website. Under academics, go to departments and student services, and you will find a wealth of information about how students will actually be picking classes for next year. And that's all through this month and all the way through the spring. We have some course selection seminars which happen during the school day with each level of student, and then those actual individual registration meetings will begin at the end of this month and continue through February. So we've got some time here to review all of our options, to sit down as a family and talk about what students are going to be taking next year. Some driver education information, if that's relevant to you, that's usually taken during sophomore year. It does count as a PE credit, and it counts as a credit only when taken during the school year. If your student takes it during the summer, it does not count as a credit. The course fee is $250, and Mr. O'Neill, our DC for PE, Health, and Driver's Ed, is our Driver's Ed expert, and you can direct email inquiries to him. In addition to Driver's Ed, we offer a lot of other courses in the summer. Those open enrollment courses are all get ahead courses. Those are graduation type of required classes. So students sometimes take those during the summer so they can free up room in their schedule for courses, for other elective courses. We also offer some courses to repeating students, and counselors will be in touch about those. Oaklawn does participate in Title I, which is a federal grant program, and that allows us to offer additional programming and support to students. And again, while the goal of today's presentation is to talk about course selection, we always do want to let you know that we are supporting all of our students throughout those courses, and we do want students to take the most challenging courses that they are ready for. I mentioned Skyward as the way that students will be selecting classes and the way families can be involved. So if you don't have family access to Skyward, please give Amy Hughes in our office or a call or an email to get set up. If you need a username or a password, or you can't remember your password, Amy will be able to help you with that and allow you to have access to that very important resource. We also encourage you to follow us on all of our social media platforms to stay involved. And definitely, if you have not already subscribed to the Oak Leaflet, our weekly newsletter, head over to the website, find that Oak Leaflet box, and go ahead and enter your email in there so that you get those weekly newsletters. One piece of information that you'll get some more information upcoming is the residency process. Oaklawn does verify each family's residence every single school year. We try to do that electronically, and we get most families through that. But if additional information is needed, you will be contacted, and that documentation needs to be submitted by the end of this school year so that we can prepare for next school year. Again, in addition to myself and Dr. Leitz, Mr. Worgan, Mr. Sundquist, these are some of our department chairs. Again, if you have questions about specific course areas, they really are your best bet, and all of their contact information is available on our website. But again, you can always reach out to the main office, to the principal's office, call the main number of the school, and we will point you in the right direction and answer any questions that you have. So that's the end of our presentation today. Thank you for joining us. And if you missed the live presentation, I hope I've done a good job of summarizing all of the important information. And if you're back to view just a recap, I hope I did it justice. So again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being involved in your students' education, and we wish you a great day. Stay safe, stay warm, and take care. Bye-bye.